Hey guys, this is John from the online detailing store. Wanted to welcome back to another video session. This week we'll be talking about the double bucket method to wash your vehicles and specifically products from GritGuard. So let's get started. Last year I was blessed to actually be able to attend SEMA, which is a lifelong dream for not just myself, but for quite a few other people. During my time there, I was lucky enough to meet the owners of GritGuard, both Doug and Luann Lamb. When Luann and Doug released the GritGuard several years ago, that was a huge game changer for the car detailing industry, but also for the general consumer that chose to wash their vehicles on their driveway. As spring slowly approaches, one of the things that a lot of people are preparing to do is to provide their first thorough hand wash of their vehicle. In order to do that properly, you have to use a two-bucket method. That includes using a clean bucket on both cases and including a GritGuard on each of those to ensure that the sediment is separated from the water, both clean and soapy, that you're going to be using to wash your vehicle. With the design of the GritGuard, this allowed the heavy contaminants to stay at the bottom of the bucket even when you were thoroughly rinsing your wash mitt. This allowed less contaminants to flow up into the water, go into the wash mitt, and scratch the surface of your vehicle. Anything that would allow less contaminants onto the paint surface was greatly appreciated by every consumer out there. When using the two-bucket method, one bucket must be filled with clean water and the other bucket must be filled with the soap or shampoo that you're using to wash your vehicle. This must be separate, and one of the things that I like to do is to use a different color bucket or a different colored lid to ensure that I know which is which. As you wash your vehicle panel by panel, make sure that you rinse the wash mitt in the clean wash bucket prior to putting into the soap bucket to reapply onto the vehicle. By doing this, you removed most of the contaminants that are in the wash mitt that were collected on the vehicle prior to going back into the clean soap water. Do this panel by panel to ensure that less contaminants are put onto the mitt and ensure that most of the contaminants are removed and put into the clean water basin that you have put aside. As most people are doing car washes during the springtime, you're going to be cleaning multiple vehicles. So you have to ensure that the next vehicle that you wash, you have replaced both the clean and soap water buckets with a new mixture. Remember, even after you finish washing your vehicles, rinse out the buckets and allow it to dry. If you've accidentally put your GritGuard on the ground, make sure that you rinse it off thoroughly before putting it back to the bucket, as any contaminants or dirt that it may have picked up are now going to be carried on into the bucket if it hasn't been rinsed. One of the great things about having the sealed lid is it allows you to bring warm water to a coin wash or to your underground parking when you want to do your own self-wash. By doing this, you save some time and money. Instead of having to fill your bucket at a coin wash, spending 1 to 2 minutes of that time you've been given filling up the bucket, you could actually start to wash your vehicle, rinse it, and then soap it, and then rinse it once again. One of the great things as well is having the lid. It allows you to use your bucket as a seat while detailing your vehicle. Thanks again for watching us at Online Detailing Store. If you have any questions, please feel free to message us. If you have any suggestions, send them through as well. Please like our video. If you haven't subscribed, please do so already. Also, follow us on our various social media channels such as Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Have a great day and see you next week.